Hi, I'm Gary Gaber, the president of Escape Hatch Entertainment. I'm here today to talk about our Kickstarter pitch for Starlight Inception. Starlight Inception is the descendant of the space combat genre. It takes place about 100 years in the future, right before the outbreak of World War IV. You're a part of an interplanetary defense organization known as the United Star Force, behind the controls of fighters and bombers, defending the innocent people in the solar system. This is a game about flying spaceships, but it's also about managing the systems on those spaceships. Things like shields and stealth generators and power usage are all very important and intelligent decisions that you make during the course of the game. You also are controlling things like your weaponry and which weapons you're going to choose to use in combat, all while you're fighting enemy starfighters. The game's art style is photoreal, gritty. You'll feel like you're out amongst the planets and moons of the solar system in the middle of a big giant battle. You'll be making decisions that affect your life and the life of your wingman. When I was young, I used to play the crap out of Wing Commander and X-Wing vs. TIE, and I'd watch any science fiction movie that came along. I remember one conversation a long time ago.
What is it that you want to be when you grow up?
I want to make space combat game.
No, really.
Anyway, I've always had a passion for these kind of games, even as I grew older.
Hey Gary, I think you're awesome. Do you want to...
Thanks, but I need you to know something. One day I'm gonna move to California to pursue my dream of making video games, especially ones with space combat in them. I'm pretty driven and I'll be working long hours, barely sleeping. You'll need to get used to a cold bed with no one to snuggle with.
Can we just start with a playdate?
Anyway, I did pursue that passion and I landed a job at LucasArts Entertainment Company in California, making games like Star Wars Shadows of the Empire, Star Wars Rebel Assault 2, and Star Wars Jedi Knight, and eventually becoming a project leader on games like Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds and Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds clone campaigns. After 10 years, I left Lucas to pursue another passion, to start my own game studio in Austin, Texas, called Escape Hatch Entertainment, where we made learning games for students to teach them things like immunology and history through fast-paced experiences. I learned a lot about how to take a budget and funding and get the most out of it. So I tapped a whole bunch of talented artists, designers, and programmers that I've worked with over the years to help me design and build Starlight Inception, a game that plays like those old school games, but that also has modern elements to enthrall and excite new players. I've always brought a high standard of art quality and gameplay to the games that I've built. I want to do the same thing with Starlight Inception. High quality voice actors, great sound, richly detailed spaceships, and an evolving storyline. No publisher is going to fund this kind of a game. They're going to tell you that it's a dead genre. But I don't agree with that, and this is our chance to prove them wrong. Starlight Inception will be available on the PC and the Sony PlayStation Vita. With additional funding, it could also go to other platforms as well. We plan on giving back by hiring local Austin talent, as well as leaving the door open to the modding communities to submit designs and art. Thank you. Thank you for your time and your attention. With your help, Starlight Inception can become a reality. I'm deeply humbled by this experience and this chance to talk to you, and I'm incredibly grateful for whatever you guys can provide to help our game. Thank you, and take care.